it's all very true, and it's it's like the industry almost suffers from. Sometimes the industry almost devours itself in terms of, and when I talk about the industry, I talk about all the segments, all the different parties, from the principals all the way down to the subcontractors. And there's just an increasingly lack of trust at all the different tiers, and that just manifests itself even more as you go down the contractual chain. But at the end of the day, a client and a builder are going to have something that you would think that they want to, particularly if I'm talking about major commercial stuff, show off. It should be an example of what someone can build in terms of the builder, and what the vision of a client should be. So I just struggle to understand why your words, the good news. I suppose bad news doesn't sell. That's the other thing in terms of what with the media pick up on. It's just so important that you have a really good, public position, but you also show the human side in terms of what you're doing around the local community, I would think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Hutchies did it really well around their 100-year anniversaries.
Yep.
They've really showed their people as their strength, and they just use social platforms as well as their own newsletters and databases, and that's fantastic. They've built an excellent brand on that, and a lot of companies could take a leaf out of that book. I think that being there in the good times helps you in the bad times, having those relationships with journalists as well, and being able to celebrate your achievements is great for staff morale, for starters. It's great for your clients to see that you're doing best practice as an organisation in terms of your people and your practice and your safety. But when you are in a crisis, it's the same journalists that are covering you. And if you've got a relationship and some trust there, then they know that, you will respond, and that there are corporate values there that they have an understanding of. Journalists are very smart people. They will keep going until they get the story, and you can't stick your head in the sand. You have to show them respect back. They are reporting something of public interest, and you have to work within the process. And even if that process is, this is all the information we have right now, and we are looking at a response and a solution to that crisis.